A lot of people are going to tell you to shoot from the hip to avoid people from noticing your camera. Not only is that really impractical because you can't see what you're doing, it's also super non-consensual. Candid means your subject isn't purposely posing for the camera. They don't have to be completely unaware of its existence in order for this to happen. There are ways to achieve that natural look without being a voyeur about it. For example, people are going to feel more comfortable when you're also comfortable. Be friendly. One of the best ways to do this is to be genuinely excited about what you're shooting. If you're stoked about a photo you just took of your subject, show it to them. This is the rule of thirds. Eyes look great here, but look out for cutting their heads off or leaving too much headroom. People look great in the left and right thirds, and horizons look great in the top and bottom. Once you know what you're doing with framing, do something completely different. Breaking these fundamentals can create some really interesting images, but you need to know what they actually do first. The best way to get a lot of good candid images is to always have a camera with you. And iPhones and smartphones take great quality photos these days. I like shooting with the Fujifilm X100S because it can quite literally fit in my back pocket. Keeping an open eye is the best way to find those beautiful moments and images. Keep the camera at the ready or locked on something interesting and tilt your head. One thing you can't always control about candid photography is color, but a distracting and cluttered photo can come into focus just by making it black and white. If you're shooting with something other than your phone, manual mode is a must, but you can work your way up. Start with shutter and aperture priority, learn what those principles mean, and steadily work into full manual. At the end of the day, it's going to give you a lot more control over your image. Something that looks incredibly boring at eye level can become super interesting just by looking at it from above or down below. If you want to take great candid photos, you have to be willing to move. The decisive moment is that magic fraction of a second where everything in front of you connects. The whole thing about decisive moments in candid photography is they can't be created or engineered. You have to find them. But if you learn your fundamentals, you understand your camera and how it works, and you practice, you'll be ready for them.